Hi everybody, welcome back to Cat's Book Nook. Today is Sunday, so weekly wrap-up video, July 15th, so we have made it halfway through the month. I have not gotten through nearly as many books as I wanted to, which probably a good thing because I'm starting to get a little bit burnt out on the stuff that I've not been forcing myself to read, but reading lately. So I may or may not take a break, and I'm trying not to force myself through one of the books that I'm currently reading because I don't want to start a reading slump. So there's that too. So, grab my handy dandy notebook. So, and I know I didn't give you guys a weekly wrap-up video for last week, mostly because it was July 8th. We just gotten back from King's Dominion. I had not slept very well Sunday. I didn't get home till, I want to say 1:15, 1:30 on Sunday, and I was done. It was a great day, but I was done. So, last week I got through. Okay, so the week that I didn't record, I got through 2 books. After You by JoJo Moyes, which is the sequel to Me Before You, and Anna Dressed in Blood by Kendare Blake. Both of these were audiobooks. I've started listening to audiobooks at 1.2 speeds, mostly because Anna Dressed in Blood was super slow and it just helped it go by fairly quickly. Plus, I know the story. I've read the story before, so it was easier to listen to it in audiobook form. It was still good. Don't get me wrong, it was still good. So, and I know what I forgot. So, this week I got through Sleeping Giants by Sylvian Neuvel physical form. I returned it to the library earlier this week to pick up other books. Paper Girls, Volume 4. Very interesting continuation of the story. I am excited to see where the next volume takes them, and I may start looking at picking up the singles, mostly because I'm going to the comic book store to pick up Strangers in Paradise. Finished Saga Volume 8. This one was interesting. A lot of people said it was super politically driven. If you have read it, let me know what your thoughts were in the comment section below, because I didn't think it was. I thought it gave good viewpoints of why certain things should be felt differently, but I don't know. Let me know what your guys' thoughts are, because I enjoyed it, and I'm gonna continue the series. The Wedding Date by Jasmine Guillory. This is an interracial couple. It's actually very popular on BookTube. You could probably put The Wedding Date in the search box and come up with a lot of people's opinions about it, so I'm not gonna go into too much detail about it. Other than to say it was super cute. There's definitely sex scenes in this one that may or may not border interesting. Let's go with that. But all in all, it was a quick read or quick listen because I did the audiobook version of this one. And then is that all? Oh, the last one I got through is Power by Naomi Alderman. This one was interesting. Again, another book. If you guys have read it, please leave your thoughts in the comment section below, because I'd love to discuss this one specifically. Some of the scenes in this book are huge triggers, and I just, yeah. I read this for a book club meeting that we're going to on Thursday, because this is the book of the month. It's a good thought-provoking book. I will definitely give it thought-provoking. However, some of the situations that the girls find themselves in, and even the boy finds himself in, because it follows 4 people, one an middle-aged woman, 2 young teenagers, and then 1 male. So it follows those 4, and it actually follows other people too, but it's more of those 4 specifically. It's just some of the stuff that they see and that they get involved in is heartbreaking. But it's a good book, and I wanted to finish it until I got to about a year away from the main event, and I had to walk away from it for a few minutes. It was that. And then 2 more books that I got through this week. I got through Cry Wolf by Patricia Briggs audiobook and Neil Gaiman and Nancy Boy audiobook. I enjoy Neil Gaiman's writing. Not my favorite, but definitely good. This is the first book in the Alpha and Omega series by Patricia Briggs. Hunting Ground is next. It's on my holds list. This one focuses on Anna, and if you haven't read the short story in another, I want to say it's in an anthology somewhere. Don't think I have it. I might have it. But anyway, the 72-page novella short story, I don't know that part of the terminology, but how did somebody put that? In order to understand what's going on in this story, you have to read the other 72 pages first. So, I have. Not a bad story. Glad it's over. Looking forward to continuing because I do want to read Fair Game and Burning Bright. Fair Game I own, Burning Bright just came out. So I do want to do those. Currently reading books. So the current audiobook is Authority by Jeff Vandermeer. This is the second book in the Annihilation series. This one focuses on control and the voice and the biologist and why they don't want to interview the biologist, which I thought was pretty, like, why wouldn't you want to interview the biologist? But not sure. It does open the world up a little bit more to seeing what exactly happened and why it happened. So I'm about 2 hours, almost 3 hours into this audiobook. I may or may not finish this today. And then a book that I'm trying to force myself not to push myself through because I'm afraid I'm going to get into a reading slump is Waking Gods by Sylvian Neuvel. This finally got to the part where you realize why there's a 10-year-old girl in this story. That was fun. And then Themis is gone. She's missing. She's got Vincent with her. So I'm at Vincent's part. I'm on page 107. So I'm on Vincent's part of the story, and it's slow going. It's not like Sleeping Giants was. Sleeping Giants, you wanted to know what happened. This one just, like, I want to get through it. I do, but I don't. Also picked up by Terry Moore. This is the first volume. I have all 6, and I've started picking up the singles of the new part of Strangers in Paradise that he's doing. So, in order to help avoid a reading slump, I picked up one of my favorite books, and that's actually a page from this that keeps falling out. That tells you how old this copy is. So, I'm on page 280 of this, and we'll probably most definitely finish this one today. Alright, new stuff. So I didn't get pictures of all the new audiobooks, because I just didn't. But I got the audiobook version of The City of Fallen Angels by John, I don't know how you say his last name. I may actually clear off my entire Overdrive shelf, because the stuff that I'm listening to on Overdrive is not happy. I need happy stuff because I can see life, like, fading away. So, I think my next round of things are going to be happy stuff. Although the happy stuff is the stuff that's always currently available. And the dark stuff is the stuff that's always on hold. I don't know how that works out. But anyway, so this came through. Then A Gathering of Shadows, which is the second book in the, what is that series? Anyway, it's the second book in the series by V.E. Schwab. Why am I not remembering the series? I read it listened to it while I was in California. I don't know why I'm not remembering it. Anyway, I got that one, and then picked up Wolf by Wolf by Ryan. Sorry, this part's a little bit of a mess. But I picked up Wolf by Wolf by Ryan Graudin. I think that's how you say his name. Also picked up The Bookshop on the Corner by Jenny Colgan. I haven't read it. It's supposed to be really good. It was on a Goodreads deal a couple months ago. And I didn't pick it up. And then the audio version of The Girl Who Kicked the Hornet's Nest. And then The Lilac Girls, which is on my hold shelf, came up yesterday. I don't know when I'm going to pick that up. I will probably pick that up today. Or tomorrow at the latest. Because holds on overdrive, if you guys don't know, you've got 72 hours to pick up. So, I got today and tomorrow. New graphic novels this week. Picked up Backstagers 1 and 2 from the library. And then the 6th volume of The Wicked and the Divine. I think I've read the 6th volume, but I'm not entirely sure. I may have read it before I left for California, but if I have, it still counts. Picked up Lost Voices by Sarah Porter. I don't know why I picked this up. I honestly don't. So, hopefully it'll be somewhat good. And then Odd and True by Kat Winters. This is on my the Goodreads to be read shelf. So, the library had it. I figured why not? It seems pretty interesting. I'm not entirely sure what it's about, but we'll see. And then the Bookshop of yesterday, this is new. Again, it's another book that I don't remember what it's about, but I read the synopsis, thought it was pretty good, and we'll see. And then the last one I picked up is How to Walk Away by Catherine Center. This one was on my holds, and it finally came through. This one is supposed to be about gaslighting, I think. Oh, this is the one about the woman that becomes disabled, and I think her fiance leaves her. Pretty sure that's the way this goes. So, I like the blurb, figured I'd get the book. And with that, I think that's all my new stuff. And yeah, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!